September 17, 2025's journey to Crisp Point Lighthouse was not really a trip, it was more like an adventure. The lighthouse is approximately 37 miles from Newberry, Michigan, and it takes about 1 hour and 10 minutes driving normally. The road went through some of the best scenery in this part of the state, and we saw some of the most undeveloped land in the eastern states. At the lighthouse, we were about 18 miles from a paved road, 23 miles from the nearest electricity, and 27 miles from the nearest gas station, restaurant, and grocery store. Crisp Point was one of 4 original Lake Superior life-saving stations built in 1875. Crisp Point Lighthouse was built on 15 acres of land with a quarter-mile of lake frontage, purchased in 1903 for $30. Due to continuous erosion, the lighthouse grounds now consist of less than 3 acres. When we left Crisp Point Lighthouse, we drove the same roads we used to come in. Whitefish Point is called the graveyard of Lake Superior. Since navigation began on Lake Superior, there have been approximately 550 wrecks. Since the first known shipwreck of a commercial vessel, the Invincible, in November 1816, to the Edmund Fitzgerald on November 10, 1975, approximately 320 lives have been lost in the area known as the graveyard of the Great Lakes. The Fitzgerald lies twisted and broken just 17 miles from Whitefish Point at a depth of 535 feet. In the summer of 1995, the bell was raised to honor the 29 men lost on November 10, 1975. Today, the ship's bell can be seen in the Shipwreck Museum Gallery. Our journey next took us to the third lighthouse for today. In 1855, the original Point Iroquois lighthouse was built. Unlike more remote or isolated stations surrounded by water, life at Point Iroquois included many land-based activities and contacts with neighbors. Besides maintaining the light and fog signal, keepers and their families gardened, fished, hunted, cut firewood, and picked berries. Along with neighbors, they fought forest fires and assisted mariners in distress. In 1963, the lighthouse and fog signal were deactivated. We took the 72 stairs to the top for a beautiful view. That is Canada in the distance. What goes up must come down. On the way home, we stopped at the Wheelhouse for whitefish dinner, and Gordon enjoyed blueberry cheesecake for dessert. Thank you for traveling with us today.